Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's lesson. I'm Emma, your British English teacher.
And I'm Jake, your American English conversation partner. We're excited to have you with us.
Today, we're going to talk about numbers, statistics, and how to express approximations.
That sounds interesting. I think knowing how to use numbers in conversations can be really useful.
Absolutely. There are times when we need to be precise, and other times when we're okay with being a bit imprecise.
Right, like saying it's around 3 o'clock instead of exactly 3.
Exactly. So let's start by exploring some expressions we use to discuss approximate numbers.
Okay, what kind of expressions do you have in mind?
We can use words like approximately, roughly, around, nearly, and just over.
Great. Can you give me an example using approximately?
Sure. You might say, the meeting will start at approximately 2 o'clock.
That makes sense. And what about roughly?
Roughly can be used like this. There are roughly 50 students in the class. It shows an estimate.
Got it. How about around?
Around works too. For example, I'll be there around 6 o'clock. It gives a sense of flexibility.
I see. And nearly?
Nearly indicates closeness, like, there are nearly 100 pages in this book. It's almost exact.
And what's just over used for?
Just over can mean a small amount more, like, I paid just over $20 for that shirt.
Perfect. Now I think I understand the difference between these words.
Fantastic. Let's dive into a dialogue to practice.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Jake, how many people usually come to our English club meetings?
I think it's around 25 to 30 people.
That's a good number. Sometimes it's just over 30, right?
Yes, it can be just over 30, but not all the time.
And how long do the meetings last?
They last approximately 2 hours, I believe.
Exactly. And how do you find the students' participation?
Roughly, I'd say nearly all of them are quite active.
That's great to hear. What activities do we usually do?
We do discussions, games, and sometimes presentations. That takes about an hour in total.
Spot on. Do you think we can fit in more activities?
I'd say we can add one more activity nearly any time.
Good idea. Maybe we could try adding around 15 minutes for it.
That sounds perfect. And how many people responded to the last event?
I think approximately 40 people confirmed they'd come.
That's impressive. I remember it being just over 30 at the last one.
Yes, it was quite successful. Let's keep that momentum going.
Definitely. So, how many new students have joined recently?
We have around 10 new students, which is good news.
That's great. Our club is growing, and we're happy for that.
Absolutely. Let's take a moment to explain more about these phrases.
Yes, please do. It helps to hear more examples.
All right. Remember, we use approximately for formal contexts, like, the train arrives at approximately 5:30.
That's helpful. What about a less formal example?
Roughly is good for casual speech. For instance, I have roughly 20 apples in my bag.
Nice. How about around in a question?
You might ask, are you around this evening?
I like that. And nearly could go in another question?
Sure. You could say, are you nearly finished with your work?
I see. And for just over in a sentence?
You can say, I need just over an hour to complete this task.
These examples clarify a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, let's go over the vocabulary we've discussed.
Great idea. Let's reinforce those new words.
Okay. First is approximately. The event will take place in approximately 1 week.
Another one could be, this building is approximately 50 years old?
Yes. And how about roughly?
Roughly can be used like this. It costs roughly $5.
That's a good example. Now, what about around?
I'll be around on Saturday morning is a nice one.
Good choice. Now for nearly.
She's nearly ready to leave now, fits well.
And finally, just over.
Just over 100 people attended the concert.
Wonderful. Now, let's review with some practice questions.
I'm ready. What's the first question?
Question 1. How would you express a time difference of about 20 minutes?
That could be around 20 minutes.
Correct. Question 2. How can you express nearly 50%?
It's nearly 50%.
Good. Question 3. What's the term for just over $50?
Just over $50.
Perfect. Now, question 4. What would you say for approximately 3,000 people?
Approximately 3,000 people.
Last one. How would you say around 8 o'clock?
Around 8 o'clock.
Excellent work today. We've covered a lot.
Yes, I feel more confident with numbers now.
That's fantastic to hear. For the next lesson, we'll dive into describing everyday activities and routines.
I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for the great lesson, Emma.
Thank you, Jake. And thank you to everyone for joining us today.